Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Red versus Blue, you guys, and not just more Red versus Blue. We are kicking off today season 7 of Red versus Blue. It's crazy to think we've come this far, yet at the same time, I can't really remember a time where I wasn't watching this show now. It just feels like it's like a part of me. I love it. Okay, so I will briefly get into where we left off in the Relocated mini-series before we kick off today. I believe what are we watching today? I should probably know that, huh? I should probably know that before I press start on the camera, but oh well. What are we watching today? We're watching the trailer and season 7 episodes 1 through 4. Would be a good thing to know before I jump in. You could tell I'm filming this on the Monday, can't you? It's got a Monday vibe. Okay, so the last thing we saw was Relocated, and I will briefly get into that. But before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending out those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. All right, guys, Relocated was a lot of fun. It was nice just to kind of like see the light tone and just kind of silliness / impressive dedication of the way that the Reds operate. It was nice to be back with that for sure. We did get a few other things. We got the return of Donut. We got Lopez back. Regrettably for Lopez, because you know I do not think that Lopez wanted to be there, but it was there anyway. We got like a VR style hollow suite kind of thing that Sarge was having a little bit too much fun with, I think. Just Sarge, like, it's funny. The Grif jokes for like the first couple seasons are like, it's just like you're getting used to them. And then once you're used to them, you almost kind of have to like respect just how much this man digs his heels in when it comes to Grif. Like, it's almost admirable. It's like sad, at times offensive, but it's also just kind of admirable. So, just the dedication. And last but not least, we got Caboose, seemingly up to something, not super good at hiding it, but clearly up to something. You guys confirmed that it did appear that he was trying to use Epsilon to bring back the memories, and probably most likely bring back Church. I really hope that's a thing, because I don't want to do this series without Church. I just like our crew so much that I want to see them all be back together now. You know what I mean? Like, my goal is to just, like, we're still missing some folks, and hopefully Sister's okay. And I don't know what's going to happen with Tucker. Oh, yeah, you guys brought to my attention that the whole thing that Donut was saying at the end of the last one was what Tucker had been saying at the end of the season. So clearly we're building something there. And they even said, like, well, that's gonna we know that's gonna come back. So yeah, so we've built a lot of things I think we're gonna follow up on, and it seems like we're getting back to some of that just kind of goofier tone, yet still clearly a very sophisticated plot running throughout. I mean, I gotta give them credit because this show was fun. It's like a college humor type, show. And they just came in and put this plot that just had no right being as intelligent and well done as it was. It just got it right in there under my nose. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. Without further ado, what do you say we kick off with the trailer? I am told that the trailer is not necessarily canonical, which is a good thing to know. Because you guys know how I get confused. I'm like, why is it there? Why are they doing happening? That's me. That's me doing an impression of me. So, all right, guys, we're going to kick off with the trailer and then jump into episodes 1 through 4 of season 7. Let's do this. Here we are. Might be a little loud. Valhalla. Okay.
Oh, no. Crap. I need to tell Sarge about this. Sarge, come in. This is Simmons.
Oh, this is what we saw.
Don't discuss this anymore. You need to shower on a regular basis. It's regulation.
Sarge, hey. Sarge?
Why? Our system's ventilated. They push out the stink.
Griff, hello.
Well,
You're just going to our position with those green wavy lines coming off you. Okay.
green wavy line.
Occasionally. Every day. Every day? How can I tell how long a day is? The sun never sets around here.
It would seem like there is not really a night.
Shouldn't we be talking about that first?
Simmons, how'd the latest reconnaissance mission go?
Okay, it's a different one.
I have some really exciting news. I just think everyone is going to find this very, very exciting.
Well, spit it out.
Yes?
Are completely undermanned right now.
What do you mean by undermanned?
What do you mean by exciting? It looks like we received no reinforcements after the last mission. I need to double check my numbers, but if it's just Caboose over there, that means we have a 4-man advantage.
Ooh, what part do you need to double check? Is it the part where you counted their guys, or the part where you counted our guys? Because they both sound really tough.
Shut up, Griff. No one's talking to you.
We just want to confirm.
Strategically
So-
advantageous.
Or maybe it was the part where you subtracted 1 from 5. Math can be hard. Hey, Lopez!
See?
Fire up
See?
the cavalry unit. We got a doozy.
You can't do that. In order to install a new free app I downloaded. It's a program that could be vital to the morale here at a new base.
What Okay. I should have known
I
as
don't want to
much.
spoil it for you boys, but let's just say it's hilarious.
Decimos que usted es un We don't have 5 guys. We only have 4.
We got Donut back.
You can't
Yeah.
kill Donut.
Why not? He's unconscious right now, but when he wakes up...
How is Donut
He's been out for
doing?
3 days. I think it's okay to upgrade him to comatose.
Could we help him
Everyone,
somehow?
I'm an equal opportunity counter.
Yeah, because I'd hate to go into battle without Donut.
I mean, hell, if I'm counting you as a soldier, I should count the vehicles, some of the bigger rocks we have lying around here.
Some boulders,
Let's get the
maybe?
trash can going.
Uh-oh.
I can subtract
What's
5 and
happening
roll
here?
Oh, can you?
Great. I'm sure this will end well. I just can't believe that those idiots are responsible for my death. Twice! It's embarrassing is what it is.
I don't fire!
He's still here!
Bad fire!
Yes!
Go away!
I mean, if I was killed by
Let's
an
go
alien
away, fire.
or a monster, or, you know, like some kind of sorority blowjob massacre, that I could handle.
Please stop burning!
I'm not going to ask questions.
Now look at this.
I'm not asking questions.
This is my legacy? I mean, what did I do in my life to deserve this?
I beat it!
Oh, he's getting
what's so
serious.
wrong?
Oh!
What are you gonna do about it, Church?
What
Yes!
can I do, Tex? I'm dead. I'm gone.
But you're here.
Come on, Church. They say you're never completely dead if someone still remembers you.
Yeah.
I remember you both.
Left to remember me. Him?
Oh, God. Now I'm burning.
No, Caboose, baby, stop, drop, and
Feels like
roll,
being dead.
honey.
Like all the way dead. Like somebody encased me in cement and then fired me into the sun dead.
Oh, God, why does he keep chasing me?
Yeah, it's getting the way. There we go. Yes.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Just a long
That's
way
good.
back for us.
Aww.
Okay. So then we're done?
No.
Okay, let's try that again. But with less fire on me this time.
Preferably
No.
not as much fire.
No, we're not done.
Well, if we're not done, let's get started.
Hey, have I ever told you how helpful you are to me? I mean, you're so full of fucking wisdom. What would I do without you?
You know what?
I try my best.
The recreation!
No
Yes!
But yourself.
I am so excited by that. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. I don't have to tell you because you saw it. Let me load up the, hang on. Let me load up the first episode here. Now that we've seen the trailer. All right, I gotta let the thing play. It's gonna be impossible for me to talk and get through the ad at the same time, so I'll just let this play through. There we go. All right, that got me so pumped. Now I am glad that that I know that that's not necessarily like all. Okay, that's all something that's going to happen. That's just kind of like a tease, you know. It's more of a teaser than a trailer, perhaps. But I am just glad to know that the concept is there of Church and Tax coming back. Are they playing like an upgraded version of the game or something for this one? Because I did notice like it looks just a little bit higher definition than it has in the past. I don't know if maybe it's just me. Maybe, I don't know. But man, oh my God, so good to see Church and Tax again, even if they're ghosts, even if they don't know how they're going to get back, even if Caboose is really not exactly understanding how flame works in this attempt to bring back Church. He's really doing his best, you guys. Stop, drop, and roll, though. Stop, drop, and roll. But thankfully, there was some water there. Oh my God, guys. I'm loving... Okay, so Donut's maybe in a coma. I'm hoping Donut wakes up. I'm hoping we get to actually have like some interaction with him this season. I still don't know what happened with Tucker. He's nowhere to be found, apparently. But we're starting, guys. We're starting to get the band back together. I'm excited. And of course, just like the relentless humor from the Reds and Caboose. All right, you guys. I'm so ready for the season. What do you say we jump in to chapter 1? Let's go. Let me just make it full screen. Hang on. We don't want to watch it on the small screen. Yes. What does it say? Oh, water. It says water. That part does. Smooth guitar. Recreation. We're recreating our friends. Don't get me started.
Blue team. This is the red team. We are here to destroy you. Your long reign of being the shittiest team around is about to come to a sudden and cataclysmic end. We will give you a few moments to know the horror of this announcement.
He really wants it to dawn on you.
Be right back.
He's trying to get a rise out here.
All right, that ought to scare the bejesus out of him.
Actually, sir, since it's just one of them over there,
And the one is an idiot?
I don't really see the point in the psychological warfare.
You're right, Simmons. It's not really accurate to refer to one person as a team. What's better? Blue person? Blue man? Plutonian?
What I meant was,
Plutard?
I don't see the point in announcing
No!
attack. Why don't we just do it?
There's an order to this, Simmons. We can't abandon protocol just because we have an advantage. We have to give him a chance to see the errors of his blue ways. So lay down his arms and meet us as fellow men at the table of peace.
Like you would...
Together towards a better world.
You would do that?
It's better because we poisoned his food at that table.
There it is.
With the fork. Taking all his stuff.
Dibs on the computers.
Noted. Now watch that base. Tell me when anything changes.
Yes, sir.
Awkward in the captions.
I just want to say, I'm glad I was here to see you on your day of victory. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, it has, hasn't it? My skills as a leader have really taken us far. It must have been quite an honor to serve with me. Okay, glad we had this talk.
Are you
Yeah,
sure I'm here
I
to
bet you
inspire?
are.
Of course I am.
I knew it. I
The
just knew.
squad's kill-death ratio is the most important measurement when evaluating sergeants. If you had died, that would have hurt my numbers.
Oh,
It's great.
oh, he's so hurt.
That way, if we're far enough ahead, I can stab Grif in the face and still stay in the lead.
You know, I'm standing right here.
He doesn't
Right where I
care.
want you. Face.
Face.
Lopez, how are those vehicle repairs coming?
Se destroy el jefe.
Ah.
se fijo.
Got an ETA?
Oh
Si, nunca.
Well,
no. Yeah,
ASAP.
it's not happening.
'Cause I
That's
need
the
a meeting
ETA.
with you.
Entonces nunca menos uno.
Lopez, a regular RFR. Really fast robot. Griff,
Really
make another
fast
map for this
robot.
journal. Simmons, status report.
Still just one blue, sir.
Lopez, status report.
Déjame solo.
Hey, Blue! Don't think we've forgotten about you. Still gonna kill you any second. Count on it.
Can he even hear right now? He probably can't even hear
All the
them.
way through.
Of course I have. We beat the Blues. We win. You suck. That's the whole way through.
And we fight then?
We fight. Other Blues.
Other
But what if no more
Blues?
Blues come? I mean, they haven't sent reinforcements yet. What if they never do?
Yeah, what would you do without the
Well,
Blues,
we have
Sarge?
to
For
make all
real.
new equipment. Who else are we going to test it on?
Who cares? The war would be over.
Oh, great.
You're
Yeah,
suggesting
the
we
war
don't
is
attack them?
over.
That's borderline traitorism.
I think the word you're looking for is treason, sir.
Never mind, Sarge. I was wrong.
Don't
If the
help.
war's over and we win. Well, that's just great.
Of course it would be.
I mean, no more early morning runs? No more training exercises? Why would
Nothing
we
to
be doing that stuff,
do.
right? We won.
Right?
And all the new
Uh-huh.
equipment, we can just let it fall into disrepair. I mean, we don't need
We
it.
won't need
We don't
it.
to
Won't need to
test
do
it.
anything.
We're about to make it all obsolete.
Uh,
And just no more boring staff meetings. Ever.
Yeah. What would you really do there, Sarge?
Gonna be a slight delay in your
Yeah.
construction. Hang tight.
Just
Maybe I
hang
should
tight.
call our new command. They'll tell us what we should do.
Oh,
Yeah,
new
the old
command's
one's so great,
gonna...
New one's got to be even better.
Oh, boy.
Command.
This is gonna be
This is
interesting.
Buckles Outpost. Wait, I mean, Simmons. What's the name of this place again?
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Jackal call it.
Huh?
Outpost number 1. Do you
Outpost
read?
number 1.
Good. I need advisement on what to do about Blue Team.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? We have one enemy here. We can milk this for years.
No, Blue Team. Blue.
If we beat them,
They're... Okay.
we have to fight
Oh!
the real team. So, do you want to fight
hello?
one shitty enemy or 5 real enemies?
B-L-U-E. Blue. Try looking under suck it.
You want to 5?
Filed under
That's tough
second.
for you.
Shut up.
Hey guys,
What are you doing here?
just getting parts from the crash ship. Where do you guys are?
He's just like,
We're
what's
deciding
going
whether or not
on?
to kill you and wipe out your team forever. Ah, that's tough. We're kind of split up. in the
Super
decision right
sad.
now. Do I get a vote?
No. Get back to your base. Stop wandering around during your defeat.
Oh, okay.
Goal is
sorry.
defeated!
And what are you
Caboose.
working on?
Just totally
I'm
unfazed.
mad at you.
Blue. They hung up on me.
Yeah,
They said
that...
they didn't even have record of a Blue Team. Nothing on Blues at all in
That-
the computer system.
That wasn't real. That was probably all made up for the training.
What? We deleted them, remember? From
Oh, and also, yeah,
Out.
We did?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Oh,
that
right.
too. But was there even really like a red versus blue in the actual war?
Blues.
Done. The Blues now never existed. I also upgraded your pay scale while I was at it.
Well deserved.
Yeah, we win.
That's-
Dead. But that's
I am
okay.
dead.
I deserve to enjoy victory. My life has meant nothing.
What a great day. Simmons, transform the motorcycle move.
You got it, sir.
He's a transformer now. that's
what happened.
Of course it is.
that is.
Still alive.
We're rewriting history.
That question every day. Moto Simmons, run
Motos.
him over.
Greetings, fellow web surfer. Be sure to subscribe to our channel before you go. It'll be
Oh, I love and hate how Sarge's mind works, because you got to admit it is a very interesting world in there, is it not? Is it not just a fascinating environment to explore, where Simmons is a transformer and Grif is dead, it's Sarge's hands, and regretting all his life decisions, and also Sarge got a pay increase apparently. Guys, I knew throughout that whole thing, I'm like, Caboose probably actually has like a zero idea of anything that's going on. And of course he didn't. He was like, oh, okay, plotting my demise. Okay, cool. Still can't tell you what I'm doing. He's working on it. He's working on it for sure. He's got it under control. I'm sure the fire's under control by now. I'm loving it. I'm loving the banter. Yeah. So not only did they delete the Blues, but like it makes you wonder if the whole thing, like if they were there for the freelancers training, if they were just like part of a big training exercise, how like, because I always wondered, I'm like, the war is with aliens. Then why are Reds and Blues fighting each other? Was that just a part of the training? And there never really was a Red versus Blue except for just the training exercise that they were all like a part of? I'm not sure. You guys can clarify that for me, I'm sure. But I'm sure like I know Vic wasn't a big help, but I'm sure the UNSC is going to be like even less impressed. And we're just like, why are you bothering us now? Oh boy, they're going to get some interesting messages from Sarge. They're going to get some interesting phone calls. All right, guys, chapter 2, let's go. Ooh, I didn't press the button. There we go. It's better.
There was a time we got a tank. At first, no one knew how to drive it, but then there was a big fight. My team got in trouble.
I remember that.
Tank. She was really nice.
Yeah.
You're really gonna like her. Anyway, she was in trouble, and I had to use the tank to drive out there and help them. Well, help most of them. Some of them. Let's just say this. I drove the tank. And
Drove the
some people
tank.
got helped, and some other people didn't get helped.
Some did not.
Details are really important.
Griff, where the hell are you? Griff! Come on!
I'm in here.
Where are you? Griff, I need you!
In here, in the base.
I can't
What
hear
are we
you!
doing?
Get out here!
Okay.
He's just trying to.
What is it?
He's just trying to tick him off
If you
now.
wanted Simmons, why didn't you yell like a lunatic for Simmons?
Damn it, Griff! I entrust you with one duty. And that's
What?
to know exactly where Simmons is at all times so I can find him. Simmons watches Donut. Donut watches me.
Yeah, who watches me?
Nobody. You move less than Donut does. Now where's Simmons?
I don't know, he's downstairs in your hologram simulation or whatever the hell you call it.
Excellent work,
Doing
Dr.
what?
Griff.
Wow, thank you, sir.
I recommend you for a big shiny medal.
Oh,
Okay, you're being sarcastic right
okay.
now, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. Wait, was your question sarcastic?
Who knows? Probably. Unless-
Now I'm.
Wait, are you being sarcastic
confused.
right now by asking that?
Maybe we should drop this conversation.
Let's start again.
What's Simmons doing downstairs?
Sorry, not in my job description.
Oh,
I'll ask him myself.
his job was to locate him,
Looking
not to know what he was
everywhere for you.
doing.
Really? Sorry, sir. I was just down here working on the Jeep prototype. We really
Oh,
want to see it built, and we need to work out a few bugs in the design.
A few
okay.
bugs.
What are the
Yeah,
bugs?
you know, like the fact it stalls every time we fire the magnetic cannon because you're based on an EMP.
All right.
Kind of a critical flaw,
Yes.
if you don't
Yep.
mind saying.
Oh,
It's
I don't
a
mind
little
saying.
bit
Feedback is important.
It's just
functional
sometimes I feel bad
functionality
criticizing
issue.
your work. You know, because you're in charge and all.
Simmons, there's no reason to feel that way. You're a valuable member of the team.
Hey.
I always find your feedback to be both insightful and appropriate.
Oh my God.
I know I can be gruff sometimes, but that's only because it's hard being the leader. You know, dealing with those dirty blues and that lousy Griff character all the time.
Is this
Is
real?
lady, sir.
I don't mean to
Is
complain,
this is not?
but sometimes I just need a friend.
This is not real. This is
We've
simulated.
been working together a long time. I hope I can call you a friend, and that you can call me the same.
Gosh, sir, I don't know what to say. If
This
it's okay
is
with
a
you, I
hologram.
would really like it if I could just call you Dad.
Simmons, are
There
you
it
down
is.
here?
Oh dear.
I mean,
Oh boy.
yes, I
That's
come in.
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing. I was just working on your Jeep design and.
What? Stay away from my Jeep.
Yeah.
Perfect. You'll just mess it up.
there's
Yes, sir.
the real. Okay. Yeah. Bye, Dad.
Nobody.
We'll get upstairs on the
Aw,
process.
Simmons.
And I need someone to agree with me.
Do you want to brief me on the details first so I know
Sorry.
what I'll be agreeing to?
Oh, yeah. I'll get right on that.
That's
Send you a
the
memo.
sarcasm again.
Really? Because I've been working on a template and I think it's ready
No,
to.
of course not. Why the hell would I do that? What'd you get exposed to radiation or something down here?
Oh, poor
Boy's gone crazy.
My
Simmons.
digital life's so much better than my stupid real life.
Well, that is often the case, is it not?
Boners.
Shut up, Big Griff.
Finally. Maybe now we can get started.
What?
What's your problem? Nothing.
Why?
And, as you know, the Blues have been erased from command records for some unknown reason.
Unknown, sir. We're the ones that did it.
You can't prove that.
I think we can.
I'm pretty sure
We're
it's.
the ones that did it.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly. You told me to do it, and I did it.
Reportedly. Let's not go
Reportedly.
accusing people and inviting a lawsuit until we know the facts.
Who's gonna sue us? Us?
Yeah, that's it. There's only Reds
I'm
left
going to
then.
refer this conversation to my legal team.
Legal
That means the
team.
staff meeting is over?
No,
Why not?
we have too much to discuss. Isn't that right, Simmons?
Absolutely, sir. No one has ever been more right than
He's
you.
like, I'm just angry.
Command's database.
Not feeling it
Even
today.
if we destroy them in a resounding victory, it still won't count as a win. It's like we didn't even beat anybody.
Hey, that's right. I never thought about that, sir.
Meh. Whatever.
So that means
He's nice.
we can't
You know
count
what?
the
He's not feeling it right
If
now.
we defeated them, it wouldn't even count. And that's the best part about winning a war, getting the points.
Bingo.
No, why would we try to win? It's only what we're supposed to do.
We need to find a way to get them back
Oh,
in
he
the database
seems
first.
very
So, the
despondent.
plan is to hold off our attack until our superior officers take notice of one of the teams in this canyon, and notice them well enough to actually go out of their way to add them back into the database.
We have to get
Or
them
do anything
added
at
back.
all in any way to formally recognize one of us in an official capacity.
You got it.
This is probably
Okay.
the single greatest plan I've ever heard in my entire life.
You would think that, kiss ass.
Simmons, can it?
Whoa!
Grif.
You're welcome? Am I
What is this?
So, our first order of
He's like, I
business
never
is
said this
fire on
before.
main. Get ready for the big battle. Let's get Donut back on his feet.
Okay.
Where's Donut?
Simmons,
Donut?
where'd you
How would I know?
go? Keeping track of Donut is one of your duties.
Oh, busted.
Who cares?
Oh,
And
he's
then
like,
there's the
whatever.
time
I'm
we
not
took
gonna
all
get
our
recognized
armor back
anyway.
Because Tex was captured. You remember her. I told you all about her. It was a crazy adventure. There was
Oh.
another time when she helped us break into O'Malley's fortress. Did I tell you that one already?
Oh, that's where Donut
Feeling
is.
that you're being watched by someone.
Sweetheart, you need to turn
Donut,
around.
I'm asking you a question.
Oh, he already knew he was, that was such a good punchline to that, like that he was actually talking to Donut. You ever feel like someone's watching you? Oh, guys, that was so good. Oh, what's happening with Simmons? Simmons is not feeling it. I think maybe he's really starting to feel burnout as a result of just the lack of appreciation he gets and recognition. Speaking of recognition, I find it interesting how we went to all the trouble of deleting the blues, only to have to add them back in, because if we defeat them without there being a record of them, then we never really did it, and we can't have that. It also stalls the whole defeating the blues process, which I think we know, like I've been saying it for a while. What on earth is Sarge going to do with his life if there are no blues to defeat? And I like how Grif used that as a way of like getting out of having to go and do anything. And also just foiling that current plan. So I don't know what's happening right now with like Grif and Simmons like kind of switching roles a little bit. Like even Sarge was like, what? Huh? I guess we'll see where that's all going. But for now, Donut and Caboose are in the same room. I don't know what that means. Let's find out.
Come on, man. Lopez said Donut went this way.
Are you sure that's what he said? I don't think pendejo was Spanish for that.
That's not what that means. I don't know a lot of Spanish, but I know what that means.
Hey, are you okay?
Just a little weak. Where's Church?
Church? Oh, he's out here right now.
He's
Where is he?
not with us this
He's up. That's kind of
it's so
He turned out he was
interesting.
really a computer program based on some guy who ran a freelancer project, and he went with Agent Washington. He's a freelancer and destroyed all the other AIs that were left.
Well, almost all. How long was I
Almost.
asleep?
Not that long.
Listen, I don't know how long I can stay awake. I need to get someone on Blue Team a message.
Okay.
I promised.
I know people on the blue team. People on the inside. You can give it to me.
Tuck! Tuck!
You want me to tuck? What do you want me to tuck? Wait, my mother told me never to tuck anything of anyone else's.
Tuck!
That's probably a good
He
thing.
needs help. Find him.
Tucker.
It's in the sand.
It's in the sand. What's in the sand?
Ed.
No, baby.
What?
It's in the
I
sand.
What is this?
Oh, Caboose,
What, your
sweetheart.
Is Tucker in your pocket? I remember him being a lot bigger. Tucker! Are you in there?
Hey, anybody here? Blue?
Oh,
Where
honey.
are
Tucker! Is that you? Why did you shrink? And why are you
But-
talking like a pirate?
Hello?
Hello? Yes, I hear you.
Come outside. I need to talk to you.
Ouch. Oh, I see. I thought... Man, sometimes I'm so dumb.
Oh, honey.
Tucker!
But
Someone outside wants to talk to me! Donut, you can rest here as long as you want. You must be tired from all of this and other stuff.
No. It's not pink.
it's
Slice
it just
red.
just had to get that out. Just had to get that out.
I should totally get a jetpack.
Jetpack would
Or
be
a
helpful.
motorcycle.
Mm.
guys.
Well, you could take
Great to
the Moto Simmons, maybe.
Unless you're here to blow me up, then not so
Not
great.
as
We're looking
great.
for something we've lost.
Is it the keys to your base? I do that a lot. But it's really easy to break in because there are no doors.
No, we're looking for something else. Well, I'm not going to tell you what it is and give you some kind of advantage.
Can you describe it?
Yeah, it's pink. It's annoying.
There's kind of a spring in its step.
Oh, you mean Donut.
Ah, yes. Where is he?
He's in my base. He'll be staying with me for a little while.
You've captured him?
Oh. Well,
Diabolical. What are
no.
you doing with him?
Don't worry. He's resting.
oh, I love how they think that Caboose is like a mastermind here.
Don't back down now, sir.
Give him back.
I
You need to tell me.
what?
I'll send him home after that.
Squeezing him for information, hey?
I mean,
I don't think that he's...
it's not
No one
quite.
is squeezing anybody. I was just working with my tools.
Is
You ungodly fiend.
no, that's well, that's
Die
not.
before he reveals anything. Hear that, Donut? You'll die before you talk. We all know that. Keep up the good work. They told you about our secret new vehicle? Damn it, Donut, you idiot.
Sarge!
You told me about this and...
They told you about that and our new hologram chamber?
Sarge.
Donut, fill in on it.
Sarge! I'm gonna go sleep under a tree. Come wake me up when the brain summit is over.
Are you kidding?
Oh.
I hope this lasts forever.
What is what?
Maybe there's a ransom.
Good thinking.
He's okay. He's just trying to get a rise here.
What are your demands? You have to give us your demands.
Cookies.
I demand cookies.
I demand cookies.
Gravity
That
goes
needs to be on my
around.
tombstone
Well,
someday.
At least I will go around, knocking on people's non-doors. and
Non-existent
promising
doors.
them cookies. Instead, not giving them cookies.
Cookies.
I'm leaving.
Wait.
We gathered that love.
Negotiations have broken down.
Calling a nuke strike?
What are you doing, Grant?
Well, you know, Donut.
Ow, that hurt.
Oh, listen to
He's
that.
he's trying to get him to.
Oops, sorry, Donut. Didn't mean to step on your head like that. Are you okay?
I love how it's a comedy of errors again. He's trying to. Griff's trying to get him to defeat the blue so that there's nothing to do. That's what it is.
Big snacks in our kitchen snacks.
How
I
could
hate
you
when they do
promise the
What?
cookies?
Oh, it was Red Sergeant and Griff. They were working together while Simmons was laying under a tree being lazy.
What the? How long was I asleep this time?
Oh, is that the end?
Donut, just don't tell him we have Lopez back.
Sarge, stop talking. Stop talking. Not that Caboose is planning on doing anything with any of this info, but like honestly, like how bad at this can you possibly be? Pretty bad, apparently. Let me load up the next one. I'm just getting through the ad. And there's another ad. You know, if I try to talk over the ad, I won't be able to. So let me just, okay. Let me start this up, get it ready. All right, guys. Once again, we're back to the classic comedy of errors, which I love about the show, that like everyone, or Sarge at least, thinks that Caboose is being a mastermind and all this stuff is being misinterpreted. And meanwhile, Sarge is giving away all these secrets. So I think that what I'm gathering is that Grif is trying to like poke the bear here, because think about it. If there's no more blues, then they don't have anything to do and Grif can just be lazy. But Simmons is feeling so underappreciated, and also like at the prospect of there might not be anything more to do or anything anywhere else to go with like this whole thing, is probably feeling pretty despondent about that as well. So they've just completely role reversed, and now Grif is like the yes man and Simmons is like, whatever, I don't want to be involved in this. Oh, guys, look at that. Okay, Caboose is just being amazing, of course. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to watch Caboose do anything. What is in the sand? How can we help Tucker? Clearly it has something to do with sand. Let's find out. Last episode for the day, guys. Let's go.
Private Donut, we want to debrief you now that your tour in Blood Gulch is over.
Great. Wait, over?
I'm just going to ask you some standard questions to rate your experience, and I will be filling out a form based on your responses. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
This is
Then let's
the
begin.
counselor.
During your deployment, you were assigned to the Red Team. Is that correct?
That's right. You can tell by my lightish red armor.
I'm a bit confused. By lightish red, do you mean pink?
He just
I
can't get
mean
away from
lightish
it.
Red.
let's come back to this during the free-flowing period.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Now, as to your experience in Blood Gulch, would you say it was satisfactory, somewhat satisfactory, or unsatisfactory?
I would say satisfactory.
All right. Now I want you to look at this picture.
Oh, hey, I know where that is.
Which of the following best describes this picture? Would you say it is A, the new location where your team was assigned, B, the source of a mysterious energy reading, or C,
That's just where we landed.
where you landed? Can you elaborate?
Yeah, we were defusing a bomb by this guy Omega, but then the bomb went off, and it was such a huge explosion that it totally threw us into the future, and we landed there in that place.
I'm not sure I understand.
So they really didn't have anything to do with making them think that. That really was all.
The Ice Age must have ended, and that would have taken a really long time. So, it must have pushed us...
They're over here like, what?
I don't have a checkbox.
There's no multiple choice for this.
So I'm just going to write down other.
Yeah, other works.
Yep, okay.
I like other.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose there's no reason to ask the rest of our questions. Thank you for a very enlightening interview.
So they clearly wanted data from them.
I
Like,
guess we left before we were supposed to do what they wanted us to.
That's a pretty crazy story, Donut.
But when I got there, all I found was a distress beacon from Tucker.
got it.
I think Tucker was captured. There was something there. Something scary.
That sounds scary.
It's, yeah.
Hey, this thing sure makes a
What
racket.
was that?
Blood?
That ran by.
Yeah, it does that when you talk to it. It loves when people telling stories.
It's
Especially about
recording all this as
things
memory, isn't
after
it?
dusk and people in bed.
You've been telling it stories?
Yeah, you know, to the best of my memory.
The best of your memory?
Uh,
I bet those are some pretty weird stories. So, what is it?
This,
It's a memory component from a bigger AI that a bunch of scientists wanted to copy to make more.
and
but
now
they
it's
couldn't.
gonna
So they
know
drove it crazy until it
stories.
developed a split personality, and
Mm-hmm.
then they harvested all the different personalities for their experiments.
That's actually a very good
Weird.
understanding of that.
Yeah,
That's
parts
pretty
of
weird.
personality, parts from Sheila to make a new super best friend.
I
But it's not going
see. Okay, so we have parts of
Set yourself on
text.
fire.
Where did you
Okay,
get it?
yeah, that
We went on a
happens.
big adventure, kind of like your adventure, and then we
Hmm.
needed help, kind of like you need help. And then we needed some help, and we got help from somebody. It was very
There was a lot of help.
Well,
There was a lot of
could
helping.
the person who helped you help us now?
Oh.
See what you're getting at.
Washington, got a call for you.
A call for me?
Who even knows I'm here?
Came in on your personal security
My
channel.
love!
Brought it to us. You can take it in here if you want.
Thanks.
3 minutes.
What? Oh, yeah, okay. This is Agent...
Oh, it's like a little,
This is Washington.
looks like a little
there?
Hey,
ATM.
Washington!
Oh, dear Lord. Caboose? How did you even...
You are on my computer screen! I just looked at it!
No, I mean, never mind.
That's,
What's going on? Are you okay?
Moving
I haven't
on.
heard anything about you.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
yeah,
about you?
what's
All
going
things
on with
considered.
you?
Guess I should be glad to be alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you get a big medal for being Project Freelancer?
Yeah, sure. I've got a bunch more medals
Oh,
in my life now. How about
Not
you?
exactly a medal.
The Reds have their place, and I have my own place. It's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna get a drum set.
Yeah. Wait. Seriously? You have a new base?
Well, it's not no. They gave us the ones that were abandoned from Project Freelancer.
They gave you.
They
a base.
gave
What, you didn't
them a
get
base,
too?
and Washington, I think, is in
No.
prison. Yes, he is.
No, I didn't.
Well, you can come here and share my base with me. Oh, we need your help. You can run away. You can
Sweetheart,
come help us.
I don't
don't
think
think
you
that's going to
can.
All right, Washington. Back in your cell.
Guard,
Aw.
I need to see the commander. Now.
Yeah, right. Why the hell would I let you do that?
Because I think I've just found the missing piece to his puzzle. What's up, Forever Alone? So, you want to do something with the other
Okay, then.
like a loser.
All right. Well, guys, I gotta tell you, ending off my batch with Washington was a real treat, and I appreciate it. So, I mean, I was kind of wondering what happened to Wash, because technically he came in and broke up Project Freelancer and expose all the stuff. Like, why is he in prison? Because like, I mean, someone's gonna have to explain that one to me. No, there's probably a good reason for it. I'm probably just blanking on it. Like Caboose. I'm a little Caboose sometimes, not gonna lie. But then they got a base. I get that we had to go to some pretty extreme means to do what we did at the end of season 6. But the Reds and the Blues were helping. So why did they get a new base and relocated in Washington's in prison? Free him! Free my love! Also, like, you have to wear your suit even when you're in prison? Really? That seems like... Do you just never get to take the suit off, basically? I mean, according to Grif, it does push out stink. So, I can see how there's some benefits to that. Although, it doesn't seem like it was doing a very good job at that, based on their conversation. Alright, so now we know, as opposed to actually trying to bring back church, I was sitting here thinking, like, that is a very ambitious plan for my Caboose. It makes a little bit more sense that he is trying to hodgepodge parts together from Tex and Sheila and whatnot, and Epsilon to assemble, like, a robot best friend. That makes a little bit more sense to me. But it occurred to me when he was mentioning he was telling Epsilon the stories, I'm like, wait a minute. Epsilon's not recording this as, like, memories, is it? Or is it? Maybe I'm reaching with that, but wouldn't it be interesting if what we got was, you know, we've seen kind of like the inside of Caboose's mind and how it works and what he thinks of the world. Wouldn't it be interesting if we got some kind of like hybrid of Church and Tex back as a robot that kind of thinks the way that Caboose does about things because that's how it's been programmed. I'm reaching a little bit there, but I'm just putting it out there because I know you guys like my theories, even if they are a little not super on point. But all right, I'm very curious to see where this is going, and I am just so I really thought we were done with Washington. I had no idea what happened to him. I didn't know like when he was going to be back in the mix, but I'm like, I thought we were done for now, and the fact that he showed up was so nice. But oh my god, we have to free him. We have to, I think our first priority, well, we have to help Tucker, but in order to do that, we're going to need Wash's help, which is why we called him. I think we need to go break Wash out of prison. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we need to do it. Who's with me? I think we need to do it. All right, guys. So we have Donut back in the mix. We have Donut and Caboose working together, which I've always thought that like Donut and Caboose were kind of like kindred spirits. So I love them being paired up. Like I love that. We have a role reversal on the red side. We have Wash back up in the mix. We have Tucker with a distress signal. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know what's happening like high level right now either. But I'm excited to see more. This is going to be a really good season. Because what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing the continuation of like that, the very ongoing smart high level plot. But it's a lot more 50-50 with the funky fun stuff. And I gotta tell you, I'm all about that. I'm all about both of them. I love them both equally. So having them in equal doses, I think is going to be fantastic. So I loved it. I think season 7 is off to a tremendous start. I cannot wait for more. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Please be sure to join me next time. I'm dying to see what's gonna happen. I'm so invested. I always am, but I'm just like, I'm more invested every season, you guys. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.